Good afternoon and welcome to the George Bates Reserve in Yallourn North for the big game, AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, and it is the AGL Loyang match of the round, qualifying final day between Woodside and Heyfield, and the ground is in perfect condition. We're going to have a day like last week where we're going to get the best that Gippsland can offer all in one day. There's no doubt about that. We've got some netball going on today. We're live streaming some netball. We'll go through all that. We've got a massive Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We've got some extras in here today. We've got, thanks to Mafra Vision Care, Lockie Floyd, who will give us all the rundown on umpiring decisions throughout the day. And, of course, we've got the jerker, Kyan Jenkins, on the boundary as we do every weekend. And sitting alongside me, as he does every weekend, is the big fella, the key forward, the main man, Matty Mosley.
Hello, Brad. How are you?
I'm looking forward to it. Finals just brings out a whole nother thing. Doesn't matter if you're selling the hot dogs, calling the game, playing the game, goal umpiring, or even boundary umpiring. It brings out the best.
It's a different feel, even from last week. It's just a different feel. There's a lot of people around. There's a bit of excitement around now.
Oh, it is. And these two sides, it should be a ripper. Don't forget the netball today out over at the courts. We've got Tess Maxfield and Elise Satori running the live stream out over there. And you can simply go to the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League YouTube channel, and you can choose between them and us. I can tell you that they're a lot better looking than us. So if you want a good look and you want to listen to those girls, feel free. And they're going to be calling the big game, the A-grade game between Sale City and Gormandale. And I won't steal their thunder and talk too much about the netball, but how's the last 6 weeks of Gormandale in the A-grade netball, man?
They've just jumped up out of sort of nowhere. They were out of the 5 and they've jumped back in, but it was a very, very tight 5 in the end.
It was, and the Tigers have just been superb towards the end of the day. Don't forget tomorrow as well, we will be out at Glengarry for the elimination final between Rosedale and Sale City. We'll talk more about that throughout the afternoon, but the early game, the under-18 game, what a game that was. Heyfield 8-5-53. They went down to Rosedale 13-8-86, so 33-point winners were Rosedale, but I can tell you, a quarter time, it was Heyfield 7 goals to Rosedale's 1, and it's probably a very good opportune time to bring in the boys on the boundary because one of them actually umpired the game, and it's a very warm welcome thanks to Mafra Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
Thanks, Brad, for having me, mate.
How did that go this morning, the early day for you? You started very early.
Yeah, look, it was a nice little morning jog, and the rain probably didn't help the cause for me today. Feeling a little bit sore and worse for wear, but yeah, no, it was a good game.
Mate, looking forward to having you involved throughout the entire final series, and we will go through the umpires later, and you can tell us if you got any grab on them. Nick Callis, Shane Garvey and Harry Davis. We'll find out about that as well. And sitting alongside you, he's a seasoned veteran, the 17-year-old Lockie. You might be able to give you a few pointers today. Kyan Jerker Jenkins.
Welcome, boys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We welcome you. You've got to know the pecking order here. we actually welcome you. Hey, have you tried out the canteen today out there at Yallourn North?
Yes, mate. Same order as last week.
Just a salad?
No, that was lunch. Morning tea's a tray of chips.
Tray of chips? Yeah, don't. I'll tell you what. Matty Mosley's young boy, Zane, he said to stay clear of the hot dogs here. I don't know why. I had a chicken and salad roll, and ever guess who served me? None other than Jai Massis.
Yes, a bit of a change-up for what he done last Saturday.
Yes.
You'd be a bit disappointed in the canteen today.
In the canteen after, yeah, I'll tell you what, don't forget Sunday the 7th of September we've got the league vote count. I reckon he might go very close, and I'll tell you, he might know a little bit more about that than us. It's Lockie Floyd, thanks to Mafra Vision Care. Will he go close, Lockie?
I only got to see Jai a little bit, but from what I've seen, he's a very, very talented on-baller. Definitely draws the attention of the umpires, and yeah, he's very, very fair at what he does.
Do you guys actually talk about that in the locker room, like at training on a Wednesday night, or do you actually talk about those sort of things? Who's going well?
We know which players to sort of watch, whether it be, you know, key targets or who's getting the ball a lot, but we don't really talk about who we've given votes to.
Okay. Well, I suppose you're not allowed to, are you? Is that an unwritten law?
Yeah, well, I think it's actually a written law at the AFL, and yeah, we try and mirror what they do there a little bit. But there's no sports bet on this one.
Speaking of which, Lockie, I've got to say, there's a bloke that might be in a bit of trouble. It was an umpire a while back. He might even be in jail at this very present time.
Yes.
I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about that, but there's a couple of games that he umpired that are being scrutinised at the moment. Is that true?
Yeah, Michael Pell. Yeah, no, I think it's still under investigation from what I understand.
Oh, well, I'll shut my mouth then. I wonder if he's related to George Pell, because he was a ripper.
That'd go.
They'll end up in the same clink. Well, one of them's gone now, of course. It's the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and it's AGL Loyang match of the round. That's the siren for the end of the reserves game, and I can tell you that TTU 10-3-63 have beaten Yallourn North 5-9-39. Thank God they were easy to add up, because we can't see the scoreboard from here, but or the points. But so 5-9-39 to Yallourn North and 10-3-63 to TTU. And I think, Matty, that Yallourn North might have beaten TTU last week in the reserves. Is that
Yes,
right?
they did. So they've got them back in the finals on the first week. So
that's plus 24 for TTU. What a win for them in the end. There's a bit going on down there. We might cross down to Mafra Vision Cares. Lockie Floyd, what's happening down there now?
Yeah, a little bit of a scruffle here after the game. Boys better be careful. There is about 7 or 8 umpires looking at them here. If anything silly happens, they will go and report. So
they do have a second chance, these boys. So
exactly right.
Their season's not done, and they are on screen. So
yes, that's silly. Let's hope that just stays at push and shove. I'm a big believer in what happens on the field stays in the field. Game's over.
Yep.
You've won or lost. That might be a bit of emotion, Lockie.
Yeah, you do see that in the finals at times. Yeah, I'd be leaving this, and I'd be getting ready for next week, both teams.
Yeah, that's right. And as you correctly say, Matty, if there's no tomorrow, if it's an elimination final, it can get ugly, can't it?
It can. So, but there's still a lot to play out for both of these sides, so they don't do anything silly.
Absolutely. I've just got to bring up too, we got here nice and early this morning, and I know we've mentioned this a few times. Lee Brown's been a ripper at it, Jacob Schuback. A lot of the coaches are great. Now, this morning I get out here. Rosedale are playing the early game. Mickey Driscoll's carrying water.
We finally met him.
Yes. He's going to come in for a chat tomorrow. We had a chat, and he was here running water for the kids. And then Dean McDonald's running around water for Yallourn North. Now, I might have missed one. There was someone else that you brought up in the pre-game.
There was Lee Brown, Jacob Schuback,
there was
Dean McDonald. Oh, there's quite a few of them. But it's a standard that you've sort of set, I think.
I love it. I love it when I see it. I just think, and it's something to me, and I said this to Mickey Driscoll, it's something to me that sets this competition apart from a lot of others, that the senior coaches are at the ground at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, helping out and carrying water. I think so. And whilst we're very privileged to have an umpire on the boundary today, and a lot of questions are going to fly up during the day before we get his tip for the weekend too, just quietly. Thanks to Sportsmet. Mafra Vision Care, thanks to them for Lockie Floyd. Do you guys actually have designated water carriers throughout a game?
No, we just rely on the volunteers of all the clubs. So always rely on them.
Oh, yeah, we've always got one that loves a horn. And usually it's our boundary rider. But today it's someone that's only about 10 metres from the effects mic, so you might get a fair bit of that today. And they tried to outdo each other. I did have a look. Yeah, so you rely on the clubs, Lockie?
Yeah, so we do have a trainer, but he can only obviously go to one game, and he actually umpires himself. But he's on deck for the finals campaign, so everyone's taken full advantage, including myself, and getting a pre-game massage for once.
Yes. Matty Mosley usually gets one of them on a Saturday on the way. He just drives down the main street of Mall and finds out whoever's open at the time.
That's a big goal.
Big massage. You're a big man.
Yes, okay.
Woodside have just entered the ground now. I like the strip, and there's Heyfield coming out.
We haven't seen it.
No, but you know why I do like it up against Heyfield? Because they've got the horizontal hoops, and Heyfield have the vertical hoops, and they can be a clash jumper. So Woodside, I take my hat off to you today. It makes it hard for calling because they don't look the same.
No.
I'm sitting out here this morning when I get here talking to Darcy Shalcott from Yallourn North.
You had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was, and I'm talking footy, smack, and everything else. And I thought Matty Mosley just told me who it was afterwards. They look so much different. Do you get that, Lockie, in their footy gear than their sibs?
Oh, yeah, we get some serious clashes in this league, but most clubs are onto it nowadays. Going back 5 or 6 years ago, especially on a muddy day, you could be giving free kicks for someone for a bit of friendly fire.
Now, our great man down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins, you've had a look around today. You had a look at the ground, and you'll be out with some coaches, and you'll get all the interviews as you do every week, thanks to Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue Saturday. I was going to say sale. How about pre-game show? Kyan Jenkins, how's the ground looking today?
It's a lot better than last week, first of all, so credit to Yallourn North's ground people. It's very firm in the forward 50s. The sand has been put in place during the week, so it should be a lot easier for the full forwards to plant their foot than kick for goal. Midfield, very slippery, very muddy, so it can expect a lot of stoppages today.
Yeah, and I've got to say, Deb DeCarli, the president at Yallourn North, and everyone here, they've put on a great show, set up the board of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. We're here very, very early. They're all chipping in and doing a bit, except for Bernie Willett, and I'm standing there having a coffee with him for about 45 minutes. He didn't lift a finger. I'm only joking. He's a ripper, Bernie Willett, here nice and early, and went to work before he got here in the yard. No wonder his business is going so well.
Flying.
Willett and Transport, don't worry about them. They might be on board for the post-game show today, just quietly, the Willett and Transport Company. So we'll have a lot from them. We'll cross back down to you guys very shortly. And Matty, I'll get a tip from the guys too before we. I don't know if Lockie's even allowed a tip, because the way society is today, Lockie Floyd will lay a tip and people will say it's been rigged.
Yeah.
Whoever wins.
How dare him type of thing.
So I'm going Woodside. Matty?
Yeah, I'm with Woodside.
Down to you, Kyan Jenkins.
Woodside.
Lockie Floyd, are you allowed to or not? I don't know.
I'll tell you what, it's my own personal opinion, and I'll put it in there. I'm going to go Heyfield.
Ooh, good stuff. I like someone that's going to go. He's got some ghoulies and goes a little bit different, Matty. Matty.
Well, I did during the year.
You did. You went 3 different last week and it cost you a bit.
I did, but I had to go for the win, so.
So I've gone. I'm on 75. You're on 70.
I didn't get told. I thought we were finishing at the end of the year so I could get the win. Otherwise, it would have been a little bit different.
That was my method.
So you knew all along.
I knew
Unbelievable.
I knew what I was doing. But you can still win because there's 6 games.
There is.
And you're 5
There's one
behind.
different.
And there's one different today.
Yep.
And, so, all right, you tell me, Matty.
Yep.
Actually, before we do that, let's have a look at the sides. We'll have a look at the home side today is Woodside. And right there, that is a very, very good side. For me, it's their back 6, and that's just about why I'm tipping them. Adam Jensen, Dan Misson, Mickey Stockdale, Ethan Stevens, Luke Johnson, and Ben Johnson I rate the best back 6, Matty, in the competition.
Yeah, it's definitely up there, but it's so balanced.
Yeah.
It's their bottom 5 that it's probably better than most other sides.
Yeah.
It's very strong all across the board.
I can see Heyfield matching him in the midfield.
Yeah, it's just, they can, but it's just hard for any side to go with Woodside for 4 quarters.
Yep. Having Michaelides in, huge get. And I'll get Kyan to make sure he can see that. Yeah, he's in the 40, so we got him there in the 23. So you will see that Rob Michaelides will wear the 40 because he can. I know I bring it up every week, but they do what they want. When they wear what number they want, we won't change their mind. Don't worry about that. So Rob Michaelides will be in the 40. Let's have a look at the opposing side, Heyfield. Now, Lee Brown at full forward. No Darren Sheen. I can tell you won't see him again. He's not at the club.
He's gone.
It's gone. So we're wondering it could have been working, but he's not there any longer. So Humphreys at centre-half forward, though, is a real good foil there anyway.
Yep. Even Kyle Graham there as well. He's kicked a lot of goals over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
And I know, some people, particularly Heyfield, people will say, well, I've just called Woodside's back six, the best back six in the competition. This back six ain't too bad either.
Yes.
You know how much of a rap I am for Wheeler and Marchese.
Even Vanderswart.
He's the one.
He's in the argument for the best fullback in the competition.
He's the one. And I sing the praises of the others, but Vanderswart's the best, probably key defender, fullback, traditional fullback in the competition.
Yeah, but even Marchese, last time we watched him, he was super.
Yeah.
Absolutely super.
See, I reckon Hull, Bennett and Humphreys can match it with Michaelides, Morgan and Whiteoak.
Yeah, Mitch Bennett's going to have a massive say if they're going to win today.
Yeah, that's a good midfield
Yep.
challenge. And then you got the Anderson boys. Oh, look, it's...
Yep, even Will Kelly, like he's a big midfielder. He'd be coming off the interchange, but he'd be good for the rotations as well.
Kyle Graham's in form, kicking 10 last week. The big one for me is Lee Brown, big occasion player. It could just take a 5-minute spurt of him going somewhere on the ground.
We've seen it twice.
Yeah.
They were down at half-time. Lee Brown puts himself in the middle for 10 or 15 minutes, and the whole game has changed on its head.
Mr. Fix-It.
Yep. That's a good way to put it, because
yeah.
he's done it every time.
Yeah, he's a ripper. So they're the sides in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We are about 12 minutes from getting underway as the umpires. So we'll cross down, thanks to Mafra Vision Care, to Lockie Floyd. They're just going through their routine in the middle. The umpires, take us through that. What do they do?
So basically, they're just gone through their standard warm-up. They'll be looking at the ground and seeing how deep the pockets actually are. So they're just going to work out their positioning now. And, from there, they'll be getting ready to rip into it.
We might hang in there with the camera, actually, because it looks like Heyfield's captain's in there. And we might just wait for the toss and Heyfield.
Yeah, Robbie McMillan.
Heyfield Woodside's captain was in there. And just waiting on Heyfield. So there's a cast of many there, Lockie.
Yeah, we get the 3 field umpires, an emergency, 4 boundaries and 2 goals when it comes to finals.
Okay, so the umpires, Nick Cullis, Shane Garvey and Harry Davis in field. The boundaries are Ollie Mooney, Blake Rowley, Noah Chaffee and Craig Jones. Goal umpires are David Faulkner and Craig Aegis, we've had a few times. Emergency is Brett Klimish. Any dirt on any of them, Lockie?
No, they're a good bunch of blokes. And really, really excited with this panel because, like a footy side, they've got a really good mix today with Harry carrying probably the running side of things and the 2 older boys with the maturity.
Jeremy Morgan has won the toss from McMillan, and they'll kick to the left of screen.
Arguably the scoring end it's been for the day.
Yeah, it is. It is. We won't get time because they're going to get this underway early, I think, the umpires. So we probably won't get time to show a bit of vision. We'll see if we can use that at half-time. I was at the the Gippsland Footy Forum Wednesday night, the Traralgon Bowls Club. John O'Donoghue had some very interesting things to say about the future of they're bringing everything in together throughout the 21 state bodies in Victoria. And he speaks about Gippsland. I'll play that at half-time. I reckon it's a good little thing to watch. It was very interesting because there's a couple of things we need to get through. And probably the biggest one is in tomorrow's game, the elimination final between Rosedale and Sale City. There's a big out
Massive
for
out.
Rosedale. Harper Fox has done a shoulder injury at training on Tuesday night. Not only will he not play tomorrow, if they win, he probably won't play again.
Yeah, season will be done.
I've gone Sale City tomorrow. You've gone Rosedale. Does that swing you?
Yeah, well, I didn't know on Wednesday night when we did the podcasts that he did his shoulder, but it definitely sways my mind that Sale City might get the chocolates tomorrow. It's a massive out.
It is.
He's been so versatile from going in the ruck, then going down back. He's going to be a massive hole for them. He gives the freedom for Driscoll too.
Yeah, he certainly does. So I'm just looking at the lineup there. It looks like they'll line up the way and the midfield. And I know that our very, very good man down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins, will be pen to paper right now, making sure he's got all those matchups.
Well, Lee Brown letting him know about already. Straight to Ryan Fote.
And what, had a word or?
A bit of push and shove.
Bit of push and shove. Oh, geez, I'll tell you what, if Lee Brown pushed and shoved me, I'd be in my car and heading home.
Yes, he's a big man, isn't he?
Yeah,
very big man.
He scares me. Does he scare you, Kyan?
No, mate. I've actually done a podcast with him. I'm going to plug myself here. He was a tremendous speaker, and I couldn't speak highly enough of him.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% with you, but I'm still bloody scared of it. As Mark Casey is with McMillan, Matty, looking forward to that.
Yes.
That'll be a ripper. McMillan's gone to him. I reckon this will be a hard tag. There you go.
You reckon?
Oh, I reckon it might be. So it'll be James Beer in the rucks, and I know I get that name wrong, but I'm sticking with it with Ryan Fote, who is an absolute ripper, and we are just about to get underway. That was the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and we'll get a stoppage, and it's AGL Loyang match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League qualifying round. Up they go. Fote wins the tap. Mitchell takes the shark, gets the advantage onto the left foot, up towards half forward. I'll go inside. There he is, the big man.
Just got away.
Mitch Bennett, I said, not Mitchell. I mean to say was Mitch Bennett to Lee Brown. And I would say in the first 35 seconds, if Lee Brown can put this on the board, it's going to get him up and about. And I'll put the house on it.
Oh, no.
No, I'll put your house on it. There you go.
Kids are in the tent tonight.
From 35, more or less directly in front, Lee Brown sets sail for home. And the first one is on the board in the qualifying final. And it goes to the coach of Heyfield, Lee Brown. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary, quick start.
Great start for Heyfield, getting it quick out the middle. Rowe missed and had the match up on Lee Brown. Lee Brown just used his body there, got into the leading lane, and good mark.
Yeah, just lost him there.
Wow. Superb start to the Kangaroos. Wildcats. Can they bounce back and get one straight away here? Again, Bihar goes early, wins the tap on the way down. He's pulled a holding free kick. The non-officiating umpire will get down to locking on that one shortly. Michaelides is the recipient of it. Nice long kick. High ball. O'Sullivan, he's going to get a free kick. Pacey advantage into the open goal. And misses to the left, or the right, off the left. So, thanks to Mafra Vision Care, lucky Floyd, what was that for?
Yeah, so the first one in the midfield there was an out-of-zone free kick from Harry Davis, correct. It was a hold at the stoppage, and then there was a high taking the advantage.
Absolutely brilliant, Matty. That's why we've got him on the boundary, because there's a lot of people that question decisions. Well, we'll get them answered here at Sports Stream Live. Straight away is Bennett. Hurry kick. He's had a bit of it early. Comes out to the outside. Woodside. Beautiful kick from Cooper Ryan into the middle. Finds Misson. Goes inside to O'Sullivan. Takes the mark 40 out directly in front.
Doesn't he have a massive day today, Michael O'Sullivan?
Yes, he does.
He's normally a beautiful looking kick as well.
He did say off air prior to the game starting that
pretty cash.
He's a laid-back sort of lad.
Very 1970s style.
Yes, sits back, reads the paper, might even have a ciggy going before the game.
Just chilled out.
Chilled out. So O'Sullivan, need to kick it about 45 from there. He's kicking right on the paint from 50. And he's kicked to the left and another behind to the Wildcats. And they are on two behinds. Heyfield one straight. We've gone 3 minutes first quarter.
Yes, and as Mitch Bennett does, nearly every single week he'll bring the ball back into play.
Does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, beautiful left foot kick. Plays on. He'll try and look for the ruckman and Bear. Ryan Fote's there. Uses his body well. We're going to have a boundary throw in here.
I'm going to go with you, Bear.
Bear.
Bear. I'm going with you then.
It's an interesting one to say.
It is. It's a difficult one. Very rare that a forward letter name is difficult to say. That is.
Ball back into play. Fote with the right-hand punch. He normally likes the left side, so he didn't get the right one. Heyfield clear. And they do well there. To Anderson, little chip kick. Oh, and that's a very dangerous area, and it's King from Woodside that has it. We're going to have another ball up. Oh, no. No, it's going to be high. It's going to be a free kick here to Tom King. Didn't play last time. We seen them a couple of weeks ago. Goes to centre wing. Looks for Lee Stockdale. It's going to be very, very important for these guys today in Woodside. Get onto that trusty left foot and moves along quickly. And that's exactly why you got to move quickly to O'Sullivan. So he started off very, very well. Michael O'Sullivan Did kick 10 the other week.
Lockie Floyd to Matt from Vigicare. The free kick to King in the middle.
Yep, nope. So Harry looked like he was going to pay a ball up there, and the second tackle was high.
Okay, beautiful.
As O'Sullivan, little chip kick.
Oh,
Straight to Lee Stockdale.
How
And
do you
that's
leave him vacant,
that's
Matty?
bad checking there by Heyfield. Very frustrating. Because this man's a very, very good footballer and very seasoned.
That's one fella you don't leave
No.
inside 50 on his own.
Normally a beautiful looking kick in Lee Stockdale. As he comes in for goal here. Normally a lovely kick. Just leans back on it. Doesn't get it high, but it's enough. And that gives Woodside their first goal of the day. And that's 1-2-8 Woodside to Heyfield. Just the one straight goal here as we've just ticked over 5 minutes in the first quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Heyfield have started with Scott Anderson on Mick O'Sullivan. Anderson listed on the bench in the number 32. O'Sullivan's kicked 62 goals for the year, and judging by his 2 early marks, I'd look at moving that match up. Van der Swart starting on Stainer. Could see an early switch there.
Good work, young Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
It's like McMillan's gone to Dyke too. Ball back into play. Another free kick here. It's off. The umpire not in the main set of plays, given the free kick. And who's it going to go to? Goes to Cooper Ryan. Had a great game last time we sent him. Got in the best players. Another little chip kick there. Goes to King. He has a chance. Doesn't have the footy, and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go back to King.
I would have thought, thanks to Matt from Vision Care, that was a pretty obvious one, Lockie.
Yeah, we like getting those ones. They're very, very easy, straightforward.
As Tom King has the free kick. And we did get told earlier on in the season he hasn't been getting enough love from us, from the Woodside coach.
Oh, Tommy King said that.
Yes.
He did, you're right.
So here we go. Here's your chance. Kicks long. And it's across the face, and it's going to be another behind.
Yeah, you'll get nothing from us if you're going to put that stuff out.
As Mitch Bennett runs back down.
Yes, so they just, what you've really, Matty, you've played a lot recent than they.
Yep.
You really want to put them on the board early, don't you, those
Yeah,
ones?
you do. What I have noticed, though, their set shots are very high, so they want to get a little bit more deeper into their forward 50.
Tyson Graham goes up to the wing, but Foat in the way. Gets it to Stockdale, that's Lee. Quickly hands, balls it off to Dyke. The beautiful kick inside to Michaelides.
He does have the journey.
He certainly does.
Yep.
Especially to the left. It is the, as Lockie Floyd rightly said earlier in the day, because he umpired the under-18 game, left of screen. That's where they've all
Scoring
been
in.
kicked. So mid-ladies, whilst it doesn't look like there's much breeze, I reckon there might be a little bit going straight down there, and he's made a fool of us. And he's going to miss to the right. Wildcats going to 1-4, but they do lead by that 4 points. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Kyle Graham has Ethan Stevens on him currently. Graham's kicked 21 goals in his past 5 games. He's certainly a danger man for Heyfield. Oh, sorry, Heyfield, yep.
Absolutely he is. So Bennett brings the ball back into play on that trusty left foot. Goes out towards his ruckman and bear, but of course, Foat, I'd be keeping away from him. I wouldn't go to my ruckman when Foat's near him. On the left foot inside. That's a well-weighted kick, but chopping off in the end were the Kangaroos, unable to take the mark. Hurried kick into towards the midfield now. Kai Hole onto the right foot. Short. So they'll still control the footy.
That's it.
Kai, I said, Matty. Don't worry about that. Is Eason.
There's a problem here with Lee Brown.
Yeah.
He's too big, too strong.
Absolutely. And here I am wrapping up the best back 6 in the competition, and Brown's just taking me to task and saying, Brad, you're an idiot.
But when you've got a forward like him and you move it in quick, your defence has basically got no hope. So
right now, would you look at changing Rowan Misson?
not yet, but he needs some help.
Yeah,
it's one-on-one. It's very hard to outmark him.
9 minutes in, and he's got 2. Don't wait till he's kicked 3 or 4. That's my adage to it, is that he's kicked their entire score. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, in their last 5 meetings between these two sides, Woodside have won every single one, but there's a common theme that Heyfield start off well and then they get run over late. So they're starting well, but it's a common sign, so we'll see if they can keep this up.
2 straight 12, Heyfield. Woodside 1-4-10, 9.5 gone. Hurricane High scoreboard.
As we got ball back into play, we've had a bit of a change in the ruck here for the Kangaroos. And it's Humphreys going into the ruck. Up against Foat, does well in the end there was Humphreys. Gets it out, was Lambert. Didn't really want to go there, but he does hit the target there and he gets it to Jansen. Gets it off to the trusty Stockdale. Little chip kick, he'll do this all day.
Yep.
Marks. To Matten. Makes the players work, but it's going to be a free kick here to Jansen.
So they got Adam Jansen up forward.
Yeah. He looks inside and goes to Stockdale. They're going to have to do something about this early for the Kangaroos because he'll get off the leash too easily. Back to his brother in Lee. Kicks it long. Goes for O'Sullivan. Doesn't get there. And we're going to get another behind. And that brings it to 1-5-11 to Heyfield 2 straight as Mitch Bennett comes back to do the kicking duties for Heyfield. Let's see what he does this time.
Young man Isaac Wheeler in the back pocket there with the flowing red locks. He's a ripper, Matty.
Yeah, he's got the blue headband as well normally.
Got the white one today,
Yeah,
has he?
normally has the blue.
Yeah. Oh, he's changed it up for the finals.
Yes, as Bennett comes back in. And he's gone this way 3 or 4 times, and it's not working here for the Kangaroos. But this time it will. They get the clearance, but the tackle's just as good, and that's holding the footy.
Jensen boy again.
Yeah, superb tackle there. As Jansen looks further downfield. Looks for King, doesn't go there. Right, and it's going to be a chopped off, and that's a very, very strong mark for the Kangaroos. The defence is sort of holding up. Takes his time. He'll go down long down the line.
Oh.
And that's an absolute shocker of a kick. That's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go back to Jansen. They're going to get another repeat inside forward 50. He didn't go around on his mark yet. Good call. Little chip kick. Goes to Foat. Had a really good, strong start here is Ryan Foat. Very, very important play here for the Wildcats. Normally a lovely kick. Tries to set a little bit of canning. Gains an extra 10 or 15 metres and kicks long inside to the forward 50. O'Sullivan has 2 to beat. Does well in the end. Does his own roving. King's there for Woodside. Doesn't have the footy. That can only be holding the ball, but no. Umpire says no. We'll have another ball up.
So, just the 1 point the difference. Heyfield's favour. 12.5 minutes gone. First quarter. O'Sullivan in the ruck. Just chucks. Missing out of the way. In fact, then gets a kick out towards Ashton. Jansen from behind just rides his opponent in the ground. McMillan wins the ball, ground level. Handballs off to Bennett on the left foot. Up the line. Just chips in and cross there is Lukey Johnson. Takes the mark. I've got a question for you. There's many players out here for Woodside in different socks. That's odd.
I have noticed that.
Yes, I don't know what that's about. That's just a little rarity, and I know
some have the hoops, some have the plain, and
some have some diamonds on the back like Ashton Jansen.
Yes.
I'll get Kyan Jenkins onto this. He'll be all over this.
Oh,
Good mark. He started well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Ryan Foat. It's a real problem right now for Heyfield. Shortens the kick to Cooper Ryan. He's had a good start. 2 inside, but just chop that off. So the Kangaroos out of side, nice kick to Bennett. Geez, had a bit of it early. So they just have it on that back flank. They're just chipping it around. Graham. Oh, look at that. They just wait for something, don't they?
Woodland, yeah.
Find Cody Woodland then again.
Turn and go.
Got it all under control here. Long kick inside. Brown in the meat and the sandwich. He's got a free kick here.
He's a worry.
He's going to kick his third here. I'll get Kyan Jenkins onto it too. There's a number 53 for Heyfield that we haven't got listed. And I'm just going to check my paperwork. I'm not sure who that is. There's not a number 53 in the book. I have Marcus. It's not Sunderman. It's not Villa. It's not Christian. Find out. And in he comes. He's got his third. He set him alight, and we said he was the one that they need to watch. And Lee Brown has 3 first quarter goals. And Heyfield, 3 straight 18 to Woodside, 1-5-11. Nearly 15 goal in first quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, the runner goes out again there to talk to Roy Misson. After Lee Brown's second goal, the runner went out. Lee Brown then pushes back another 40 metres to try and isolate that matchup. There, Ben Johnson found them, tried to get a 2-on-1, but he was too strong and managed to draw the free kick. So they've got to do something, whether putting 2 on him or switching the matchup, but they need to do it soon.
Well, I did say after the second, don't wait for 3. Well, he's got 3 in 15 minutes.
Yes, and Ryan Fote wins the tap. He's been instrumental so far for Woodside in the ruck, but Heyfield get the clearance. And this is the movement that I like. He looks for Woodland, but doesn't hit the target. Got a little bit of time here for Woodside. Can't pick it up. And Johnson settles. Looks for Fote. Oh, he had it, but then he spilled it, but he recovered well in the end. Goes the tuck and just misses it. We're going to have a boundary throw in. That was in Dan Misson. Just couldn't quite get there in time. As we have another boundary throw in here. BR and Ryan Fote. BR gets the tap to Bennett. We'll have another ball up here. Pretty much on centre wing here at Yallourn North. Beautiful day for footy. As Fote goes back up into the ruck. Gets the tap. Grabs it himself. And the little toe poke. McMillan lurking around there for Heyfield. Kalades picks the ball up. One there by Bayar, but it's Michaelides on the left foot. Not a great looking kick, but they gain territory. They gain another 30 metres. We're going to have another boundary throw in here. So we've just ticked over 16 and a half minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's the Lee Brown show here at the moment. He's the man that's controlling this game. Ball back into play. O'Sullivan going up in the ruck. Gets a little kick across. No one in particular. They do well in the end in Jeremy Morgan. We're going to have another boundary throw in. And just gaining another 15 metres. So they're in a very dangerous spot here for Heyfield. They can't let another goal through. Ball back into play. O'Sullivan with the tap. Looks for Michaelides. Does well. Robin McMillan cleans up here for Heyfield. And they get it out of defence. Looking for Graham. He has 3 to beat. Just didn't need to rush there for Woodside. But now it's Graham for Heyfield. They've got a 2-on-1. They do well in the end. Was Woodside. 5. Stolen by Graham. Kicks long. Does well in the end was Jansen. Started off well for Woodside. Little chip kick to Misson. The umpire said not 15 on his play on, but he recovers well. To Michaelides. Now this is dangerous. Very dangerous. It's open. Can he hit the target? Yes, he does. Good football there by Woodside. Just a little bit of space. When Rob Michaelides gets this chance to kick inside 50, it's normally a beautiful kick. Let's see if Strainer can finish off the good work. That was the build-up here for Woodside. Didn't play last week. Had the week off. He's come back in. Strainer comes in to kick his first. And that looks very, very good. That's his first for the day, and that brings Woodside to 2-5-17 to Heyfield, just 3 straight. As we've just ticked over 18 and a half minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, this is Lee Brown's first game since the 19th of July. He's had a month off. You can definitely tell, looking fresher, getting around the ground a lot easier, and then using his body to his advantage.
Back in the middle. I can tell you that 53 for Heyfield is Billy Lineker, but I'll tell you what I cannot find. Who's out? They've got 23 listed on Play HQ.
Okay.
Not 22. So it might be a
Kyan Jenkins.
A Kyan Jenkins job as Morgan takes a mark on the outer side of the ground. That's Jeremy who takes that. They now go up towards half forward. O'Sullivan has a fresh air shot at it off the ground, and Kangaroos now have play on the outside. Just high balls it. He was looking for Sunderman, was he? No, he went longer to the Graham. It's Tyson Graham, but wrapped up Joe Fife. Nissan comes in. We'll have a bounce down right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. It's a strange one, that, with Heyfield. Billy Lineker in, but cannot find who's out. Rowan missing the ruck. Wins a tap. Dan missing, gets the rebound off a smother, then wants the boundary and gets it.
Absolute fit-looking specimen, that missing, isn't he?
He is. I'll tell you what, every time we're at Woodside, he's in there doing canteen work, and he is a non-stop worker for the footy club.
Yep.
He does a lot of their social stuff.
I've seen him on the socials, yeah.
He's an absolute ripper, Dan Misson. Marchese. Nicolaides onto the left foot, up inside 50. Gets out over the back, and mopping up really well was Van der Swart. Goes out towards half forward. Holding the front spot was Easton, but Jansen, Adam, does very well. Gets the spoil, then goes in after it, collects it. Goes up towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Comes out from Van der Swart, but the handball's chopped off. Lee Stockdale, look out from 60. On the left foot.
Too much time.
Just a beautiful foot from Lee Stockdale. And he finds his teammate only about 33 metres out directly in front. And Stainer already has one. Has an opportunity for his second. So, Brodie Stainer. In he comes. Sits it right. Does it hold its line? It does. So on the Hurricane Hire scoreboard, Woodside hit the front 3-5-23 to Lee Brown. 3 straight, 18-21 gone. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I have a feeling for Heyfield, due to Scott Anderson coming in and playing from the interchange bench, it's a backman that's come out as a late change. I've cleared a couple of their backmen. I will find out at quarter time, but that's what I have a feeling currently.
Can you just give us that late change again? Who? Out?
Well, Anderson's come in from the interchange bench to start in the back six, so I have a feeling it's a backman who's come out.
Okay, we'll find it. Good work. No doubt you'll get that for us for quarter time.
Ball back into play. And it's hit to centre wing. Can't get it out. And it was King. And going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Woodside. And he started off well too, is Tom King.
I reckon it's Jack Christian. I cannot see Jack Christian out there.
Umpire said, come on, hurry up. So he'll kick long. Looks for O'Sullivan. They've done this a lot. Sticky mix there by Michael O'Sullivan. Does the next kick. Looks for Stainer. Not a great looking kick. And we're going to have another boundary throw in.
Can any of you guys, thanks to Matt for Vision Care, see Lockie Orkine? Can you see Jack Christian out there, 54?
Well, we've got two detectives down here. We've narrowed it down to Sunderman or Christian that we think is not
Sunderman's out there. Definitely Sunderman.
So I think you guys are right with Christian.
Beautiful work, Kyan Jenkins.
As Heyfield get out of defence. But the pressure for Woodside's been sensational so far. And it's just before junk time. We don't want any goals leaked here now for either side. Missing with the tap. Cleared from Woodside, Heyfield. Giving him a lot of time. Looks for Woodland but doesn't. It's chopped off and it's Jansen. And he'll do that all day. Mongrel looking kick.
Oh, well
Great pickup. To Eastrom. No, it wasn't. It was Eastrom. To Misson. To King. Kicks inside 50, and that's a danger-looking kick.
It's a beautiful.
Oh, O'Sullivan had it. I love the start of O'Sullivan. He started off beautifully. Heyfield get the clearance. Kicks to Graham.
But it looks like it was a reversal, so the it must have been a legal shepherd there.
Unbelievable. So that's a little bit confusing. McMillan! Oh! He was run down in the end beautifully by Lee Stockdale. Then he feeds it off to his brother Mick, but the umpire says, no, you must come.
He'll give it back.
Around on your mark. So now he's going to go back. We're going to wax with the brother like we did in the backyard for 25 years. And Mickey Stockdale just turns it over to Lukey Johnson and up the line to Ashton Jensen as his brother on the outside in Adam. He had a ton of it. In this first quarter goes up. Mark Casey does well. Backs in front of the pack. And it's quarter time here at the George Bates Reserve where Woodside 3-5-23. They lead a 5-point lead over Heyfield, 3 straight 18 on the Hurricane Hire scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Thanks to Mafra Vision Care, we'll have Kyan Jenkins with what he can find out at the coaches. We'll talk to Lockie Floyd about how the umpires have been going. I think they've been going pretty well, but it doesn't matter what I think. And we'll take a quick break. When we'll come back, it's a 5-point lead to the Wildcats.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it.
I texted Brad and he said the volume needs to go I've just changed his position. So, no, the footy's just most literally showing from Netball. So you click to watch that video and Netball. Yeah. Very good. We're going to have to say all about my special I haven't heard a single thing you said. Awesome. We'll go back to the special comments page. Madness.
Still.
Yeah,
The best of North Gippsland, you battle for honor. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the Collins are cheering. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow.
Hi everyone. Don't do it.
Get it in the second, there you go. Double dare.